Hey everyone and welcome back to some more Banner Saga 3. So, let's do some more, shall we? We'll see what awaits us next. I'm quite curious where this will go. You finally approach the black stone walls deep at the center of Arberang. Petros instructs you to head up the stairs while he holds Raga away. Oddleaf huffs when she learns she can't join you. I guess it's only the important people are invited, she says. I'll try to find a place for the rest of us. Where do you think is best? As far in as possible near the Great Hall? Back near the gates in case we're needed quickly? It's your call. I trust your judgment. Let's say as far in as possible. In case something bad happens. We're not the first with that idea, says Oddleaf. We'll step on some toes, but I'll do what I can. As Oddleaf heads off, she looks to the top of the plateau. Up there is where we want to be. Maybe if you had the king's ear. So... The Black Rock Plateau casts a long indigo shadow over you like a storm cloud. As you climb the steps, the view shifts from verdant green hills into a morbid panorama of carnage and darkness. Eventually, you come to stand beside the rich and powerful men with long names and banners, called before King Maynov as you were. Hakon is here, as well as Canary, both given a wide berth. From where you stand, at the back of this enormous hall, King Maynov looks small and withered upon the throne. He speaks slowly, as if stepping carefully through cobwebs of old memories. You can only hear bits and pieces about changes of heart and protecting the weak. Eventually you give up trying to make out the words. Suddenly the hall goes silent. Everyone has turned to stare at you. The king beckons and you approach. Okay, so what is this all about? Hi? It's a staring contest, clearly. With this, the king sends the crowds away and takes you aside privately. You are to be thanked in person for bringing my son home to me. Now I'm afraid I must selfishly beg a favor of you. The road between Borsgard and Arberang is long, especially shared with a man like Raga. Tell me, how did you fare in his company? I would have left Raga in Borsgard if I could. We did not agree on a match. Raga tried to kill me. Yeah, well, we did not agree on match. That's an understatement of the year. Yet somehow he commands the loyalty of many. Maybe it says something about the hearts of men. I suspect you already know this, but the man has poisoned me. He did it when we met in good faith to negotiate peace. My menders have been unable to find a cure. Raga and I have something of a long and miserable history. He would gladly watch me wither on the throne, but perhaps you can coax an antidote from him. Convince him on my behalf. Okay, am I truly the best hope for this? And in return, my clansmen have many needs. Well, am I truly the best hope for this? You're not my only, but if I know Raga, this is all part of a game, and I will use every option I have. Succeed, and you'll know my generosity. Okay, plus 10 renown. The king calls for Petros, and you soon hear his hard boots echoing off the high ceilings. My king? Captain Petros, our friend Rook has agreed to speak with Raga. And Petros, follow our guest's orders. You're now his to command as he needs. See that this gets resolved as soon as possible. Okay. Well, it probably won't. Just my guess. So, well, this is going to be fun. You're back. So, what was that all about? What did the king have to say? Something about putting aside our differences, and he wants me to try and wring an antidote out of Raga. Since Maynov's dying, everyone's been let into the city, under his protection. I wonder if I'd change my mind like that if I knew the end was near. Is it not? Shut up, you know what I mean. So how are you feeling about all this? All this? Care to narrow it down? She smiles politely, waiting for your question. Okay, then... What should we do about Raga? Gods, I wish he just didn't exist. You know, he's not going to just hand over a cure, not without a high price anyway. He's gambling with people's lives for his own benefit. I don't know. Role comes to those who have a deep desire to rule. Different people, different needs. Right, why do people like him always seem to prosper? I don't know. Me neither, but it feels deeply unfair. You spend so much time and effort trying to do the right thing, and here comes Raga. He may as well be stabbing children as he goes, and people love him for it. But anyway, what can we do? Threats and beatings don't seem to work. The man can take a punch, I'll give him that. Can't kill him yet either, for Maynolf's sake. What does he even want? The throne? What's the point of ruling Arberang for a couple days before the darkness takes it back? Ugh, I'm sick of thinking about Raga. Let's change the subject. Well, what's your deal with the Horseborn anyway? My deal? What do you mean? Oh, you're going to pretend like there's nothing up with you. I heard you giggle the first time you saw one. I don't giggle. Okay, look. Just don't repeat this. Promise? I promise. When I was a girl, I remember my father showing me the pictures of horses. They looked amazing, I wanted one so bad. Then he told me they were all killed, totally wiped out. Do you know this story? Legend says the Loom Mother made horses, and another god created the Horseborn from them. But there was a time when Horseborn and horses existed. They'd see people use horses for farming and carrying goods, and wouldn't know how to react. Was it slavery? Were horses like children to them, or some living reminder that they're just dumb beasts? You could ask the same about Varl. Come on, it's not the same. Varl look pretty different from yokes. No debate about the Horseborn were made. Anyway, rather than let anyone own horses, the stories say the Horseborn went crazy and slaughtered them all. Then they fought the humans a bit, but eventually retreated far south. They say the Horseborn felt such shame about the massacre, they never returned. Who knows what the truth really is? Up till the moment I saw one, I was never even sure the Horseborn really existed. But they're real. They're really real. And they're beautiful. And they're causing us all kinds of problems. Oddleaf's beaming face and wild green deflates. Tell me about it. So, what would you do in Maynolf's position? That's a tough one. You know me, I want everyone to live. Maybe even not hate each other. Raga's men are bastards, but I don't think they deserve to die. I'm just glad the Varl are on our side. But I'm not the king, so I guess there's not much else to say about it. Well, we better get back to the camp. How are you holding up? You ever get tired of doing the right thing? What choice do we have? You have no idea. Well, I have some idea. Just remember, you've always got a shoulder here. Don't try to carry this all on your own. Alright then, back to the camp. We have not had time for proper introductions. I didn't even know it would be necessary. Are you comfortable with the king's orders? It's not a matter of comfort. I was given as much warning as you were. That is to say, none. But if these are the king's orders, I will follow them. Is there anything you wish to know? Okay. Why did Maynolf put me in charge? I'm an outsider. It would be above my position to assume, but... in my opinion, you answered the question yourself. The king knows the other clans in Arberang. Too well, I think. Schemes and secret plots flourish in a city like this, but your banner speaks for you. Who better than an indebted outsider to handle the other outsiders? So he can expect me to do as he says, and take the blame if things go wrong too. That's one way to look at it. Aren't the wealthy families in Arberang going to be upset about this? without a doubt. Okay then, what can you provide? Several hundred trained fighters, weapons, armor, and access to the king, should you need it. Several hundred fighters, in a city of several 100,000. We're lucky for that. Look at Frostvale or Borsgard, the wealthy buy control. Any upset of balance and the wealthy families hack each other to pieces over it. Innocent people get caught in the fray. The king is trying to change that in Arberang, but he's going slow. Tradition dies hard. And in my experience, many would just prefer to hack each other to pieces in the first place. Okay, how did you become the guard captain? He looks uncomfortable and unaccustomed to talking about himself. I won't bore you with the details. I was an orphan. When I was young and impetuous, I overthrew the vicious bastards who were selling children in the slums. I did it without killing a man. King Maynolf made me an honor guard. A few years later, after an attempted coup, I became captain. You may have a guess who incited that attempted coup. Fast rise to power. Power only means you have the luxury of putting your own needs last. Well, I guess that's that. May I offer some advice? Please do. Rely on me to understand this city. Sometimes men who come from the countryside see things as a straight path, but Arberang is a circle. If you try to change direction suddenly, you risk being flung over a cliff. And we are dangerously close to a steep drop. Alright then. So, what's next? Let's see. Rest? Do we need to rest? We have great morale. We got 82 renown. I don't think we need rest all that much. Let's check heroes. I suppose we do have a few injured ones. And we can afford some promotions. Let's see, who do we promote? I'm thinking Gonolf maybe. With Tempest and Sundering Impact. Who else had Tempest and Sundering Impact? Okay, not Hakon. I think it might be just Gonolf. Possibly. Okay, I think it's just him actually. I do like Tempest, it's so good. Higher stats and talents increase your item rank. Okay. Well, we can always save renown, there's no problem with that. What about Petrus? What does he have? Oh yeah, he has Bloody Flail, that is a very nice ability. Run through. And reinforcements. Summon a warrior within 2 tiles of Petrus's current location. Let's promote him. Choose your heroic title. Wait, what? What exactly does that mean? Okay, then. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that's a lot of options. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of options. The Blood Letter. 1 point of strength dot on hit lasts 1 round. Plus damage on consecutive attacks to the same enemy. Oh, this would work well with the Bloody Flail, I assume. Because that's multiple attacks on the same enemy. Extra well on kill. Straight up plus well. Plus 2 strength, 1 is 1 armor. Yeah, I think I'll take the second one. I think so, yeah. Less aggro. Extra movement. Okay, let's take Death Messenger. That's pretty nice. We can even go for 5 out of 5. That seems pretty crazy. It will cost us a lot of renown. So, let's maybe not go overboard with that. Plus 2 damage on consecutive attack. Let's say plus 3 damage on consecutive attack. This makes it sound like we cannot modify it later. But it will cost 45 renown to go for rank 5. I think rank 3 will be just fine. So here we go. Yeah, no, we can still increase it, that's good. So that's going to be so nice. Alright then. Then we can get extra strength, extra armor, yeah, extra everything as long as we can. And then, well, let's see, bonus crit chance, that's an option. Chance to resist strength damage, chance to resist armor damage. How about just extra chance to hit? Yeah, alright. And we still got more points. He has a lot of points available. Chance to avoid armor attack. 20% chance to resist armor damage. I'm not convinced about that. Let's take bonus chance to crit. Avoid any killing blow. Chance to regen willpower, yep. And then what? Chance to avoid an armor attack? Sure. And we got 2 more points to spend. Let's take bonus crit chance. Here, that will do. Alright, looking forward to actually using him. So that's Petrus. We can do the rest later, I guess. Should we rest though? Only 2 people are injured. I don't think we need rest right now. And it will be us food. So we'll be just fine. We got 11 days of supplies. Petrus escorts you to camp, which was set up while you were gone. I know King Maynolf asked you to speak with Raga at once, but after his men ambushed us, I may have been told he's not capable of speech for the moment. It seems like you two have some history. I will bring you to speak with him as soon as possible. For now, I would suggest rest. It has been a long day for us all. Oddleif has been waiting for you to return. You can hear singing and laughing in the distance. Where is everyone? Celebrating. For the first time since we left Skogr, we can just stop. We made it. Thanks to you. I don't feel done yet. The dredge could easily tear through that flimsy outer wall if they wanted to. And as far as I can tell, we still got no answer to the darkness. What do you think Ivor's doing right now? I don't know. I just hope they're doing it quickly. I could drink to that. It feels strange, this sudden calm. Nothing to do but wait. You're right. I can't even work on Raga yet. The guard captain went wild on him. Good. On the other hand, what if Maynolf dies? Between Raga's loyalists, the Horseborn, and the power struggle, the city may turn on itself. The harder we'll try to grip this world, the faster it seems to slip from our fingers. What if we didn't think about the rest of the world for one night? Are you suggesting? Yes, Rook, I'm very much suggesting. Then I'm very much accepting. Sure, why not? Oh? Then I guess the celebration will have to wait for us a little longer. +5 renown. So... yeah, it's a little bit dark.
The darkness hasn't responded to anything I've tried so far. Damn you, Juno! How did you... Can't give up.
Okay. Are we supposed to go in? Well, he is already all the way in. Okay, I'm curious where this will go.
What am I doing here? I left my friends in Arborang and joined the Spellweavers, Juno and Eyvind, on their journey to undo the darkness and put an end to a world-eating serpent. Juno fashioned a dome of light around us, and we pushed into the darkness. I expected desolation. Instead, we've passed villages that look as though melted, and forests curled like fishhooks. I've had a bad feeling that these things will never again return to the way they once were, even if we succeed. With us came a band of mercenaries. The Ravens. Tricked into believing the orders came from their leader. This, too, feels like disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, sounds like everything is going great. I need to address this now, Juno. You catch one of the ravens staring at you for the third time. The whispering between them has become worrisome. Not yet. Soon. The longer you control Folka's mind, the worse it will be when you drop the tricks. The ravens you brought with us are hardened mercenaries. They won't take lightly to being kidnapped. There was no time to convince them properly, and we need their blades and shields out here. What happened out here exactly? The darkness doesn't kill, it warps. There are things hiding out here that we don't want to meet. Perfect. I have a feeling they might notice this giant dome of light. I'm afraid it's necessary. It's the only thing keeping the darkness from warping us as well. I will release Folka's mind soon, when they discover they're trapped within the light. Just warn me before we do it. It'll be hard to miss. What I've done, I know how it looks. It isn't the way I wanted things to be. Please, Ivor, put your trust in us a little longer. Just fix this. Believe me, we are trying. Well, try harder. Or do not, there is no try.
The old city on the human-Varl border looms ahead. Twisted into a claw, but still strand. Now, I have to imagine the longboats bringing fish in the harbor, and the bustling of merchants hawking goods. An unexpected light from Strand's great hall calls to us from atop the hill. We'll stop briefly to investigate.
What could possibly go wrong? Well, that's the answer, I think. So, let's see, we got 34 renown. What do we have here? Avind. Arc lightning, troll stones, mend. Right, he has some healing. I wouldn't mind having him available in here. How about we just redo this? That sounds reasonable. Okay, he is required in the group. He is also required. Fair enough. Well then, let's maybe take Ivor. He has battering ram, forge ahead, heavy impact. Sure, let's take Ivor. And one more person. Folka maybe, she has 17 armor. Allies protected, +2 armor until start of next turn. Break +1 to target. The character smashes her shield against a single adjacent target. The target and all adjacent units, friend or foe, take break damage from the force of the attack. Okay. Interesting. Who else do we have in here? What about Ollie? Yeah, his stats are not amazing. Let's take Folka, that's fine. And I guess that will do. We can still promote somebody. What do you guys have? Strength of Will. Menders usually heal injuries slowly and carefully, but Alfron has learned to force the body to mend itself quickly for sheer determination. Okay. Ride the lightning. So, launching herself forward with her spear set. After hitting her target, she quickly retreats back to the starting tile. Alright then. What about Eric? Rally? Grant an ally some willpower, that is nice. Ignore armor, that is also nice. Oh, call the bear. Right, I remember that. We can't promote him though. He does have some points available. Let's see, one more willpower. And then what? Chance to regen willpower per turn. Avoid strength attack, chance to hit, bonus crit chance, chance to avoid armor attack. I don't know about this. Let's get the bonus chance to hit. Okay, that will do. And we still got 2 more points. So 1 point here. And then what? Chance to regen willpower. Alright, and we got a few items. Plus 3 strength. Okay, that is obviously useful. Bloody flail. Okay, this guy has bloody flail. Let's give him extra strength. Sounds good. Although, is that really subject to strength? Sort of. Well, no. It randomly hits his opponent for 1 strength and 1 armor damage. So, it's not that useful with that particular skill. Forge ahead. Battering ram. We could maximize his strength. He has 17 strength, 16 armor. So that kind of makes sense. Alright, let's do that then. Okay, what else do we have here? Plus 3 will per rest, plus 1 armor per rest, plus 1 will, plus 2 all talents, plus 1 will per turn. Okay, plus 2 strength, plus 25% crit chance. Alright then, let's give that to Folka actually. And 2 more. Something like this. And we still got more. Okay, we got quite a few items in here. 2 strength resist, plus 1 will per kill, plus 3 break. Okay. Plus 2 movement, minus 1 aggro. Alright, that will do. Let's just go. Well, here we are. Just in time. Survivors. Let's clear these things out. How the heck did they survive here? Alright, well, somehow they did apparently. Fair enough. Alright, let's go then. Any hero can use Volka's spear to cast chain lightning on an enemy. Defeat enemies to charge it. Alright. So what do you have again? Target heals for half of her current well. Launches herself forward with spear set, deals 1 strength damage plus 1 per 2 tiles jumped. Target concussed. That is not super useful right now. I think we'll just move and attack. The only problem is that we will get ganged up on. So yeah, I'm not overly excited about that. Let's try to stay away from them. At least a little bit. Okay, absorbed. That is not good. Not good at all. Eric, what do you have? Gives willpower to allies in range. Become invisible next to ally. Hidden attacks ignore part of target's armor. Okay, oh yeah, and we can summon the bear. We should probably do that. I assume we can move first. So let's move in this general direction. And then we can summon the bear. Here, give me the bear. That's a pretty big bear. Hey, that's just rude. Okay, bear. Divides damage between strength and armor on up to 3 adjacent targets in front of the bear. Okay. Interesting. How does that work exactly? Good question. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work very well like this. We'll just use a regular attack. 3 damage, I'll take it. Nope, absorbed. Yeah, so far they are mostly absorbing. Not so great. Let's try this again. Now we can use Bloody Flail. That's always nice. Yep, that is pretty nice, actually. But we need some help. Okay, Eyvind. I don't think he is in range to heal anyone. Actually, yes, he is apparently. Okay. It restores armor. Maybe it makes more sense to use lightning. Who's moving next? This guy is moving next. I think it might make more sense to use lightning. What about troll stones? Impossible shards on empty tile. Causes 1 strength damage to adjacents. Now that could be nice. We could place that somewhere. Like here, for example. Make it hard for the big guy to move. It's an option. When is he moving? Okay, not anytime soon. He's going last. So all the other guys will move out of the way. I think we'll just go for lightning. So let's go for lightning, that's fine. Don't absorb, thanks. Oh, no absorb. Well then, they seem to be absorbing everything so far. Mostly everything. Come on. Absorb this. There we go. Well, he did absorb some, but he's down to 6 now. Volka. I think she's too far to do anything. No, maybe not. Champion, Shield Smash. Shield Maiden and adjacent allies take half damage from attacks. Yeah, she's a little bit too far away to use that right now. We need to rush a bit. Here. That should be a kill, I hope. And no, not quite. Do they have like permanent absorb or something? I don't think so. Well, alright. So, what now? A little bit of healing wouldn't hurt. Just saying. Okay, let's do that then. Oh, damn it, it has to be adjacent ally. And I can't undo. Well, that's slightly annoying. That was a useless move right there, whoops. I thought it will have range like Eyvind's skill. But it has to be adjacent ally, damn it. Oh well. Eric. Gives willpower to allies in range, become invisible. I think we should just attack. Yep, 4 damage. Here, that will do. We still got 8 armor, but yeah, that's not going to help too much. Now, the bear. So, how does that frontal attack work exactly? Because I don't want to hit my own people. I can't even select it? Yeah, I'm a little bit confused how exactly that's supposed to work. Like this? But I can't turn myself in the other direction. Can I? And no? Yeah, I actually can't just turn around because that will be overrated apparently. Well, alright. Yeah, that was completely useless. Now the guy with 1 health. I just assume he's going to get injured in this fight anyway. So, yeah, 20% is kind of useless. We can just try to move away. Here, that will do. And now we could maybe use some healing, but this restores armor. Still useful. Here, that will do. That should restore 5? 4. Here, plus 5. That's back to 17 armor. Okay, Ivor. Battering ram, forge ahead. Knock the target back from multiple tiles, doing armor break damage. That would work, actually. Yeah, that would work quite nicely. Let's do that. It will knock him into that other guy in the back. Just like that. Next, Volka. How the heck do we do this? Probably just use shield maiden, like over here. Or rather, champion. Yeah, let's do that then. That helps. Now we can do a little bit of healing, maybe? Yes, we can. Let's do that. Here. You're fine. 11. That is actually pretty nice. There aren't too many ways to heal strength damage. Okay, Eric. We do have a kill here, hopefully. Yup, and that's worth a promotion. We still got a lot of these guys around here. This might get rough. Still 20 strength on our big guy. And what about that bear? I can reposition slightly. Yeah, that's not super useful. Not enough willpower anymore anyway. So this guy. I think I'll just keep him in the back. We can heal him up on the next turn a little. And then he will make himself useful. I just don't want him to be injured after this fight. Okay, Eyvind again. We can restore armor. Sounds good. Back to 16. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes. I'm not sure how this will go. Alright. We can kill one of them easily. Bye-bye. Absorb this. Next up, Volka. So, who has the lowest armor around here? 7? That seems to be the lowest, yeah. And she has 14 strength. That will do. That will basically be a kill. Works for me. 4 more guys. With one of them at 3 strength. Okay, now we can heal again. There you go. It won't be amazing, but it's better than nothing. They will probably still target him if they get a chance to do that. Eirik. Gives willpower to allies. No, let's just attack. Do some damage to this fella. Here. 9. So now he can't kill... What's his name again? I don't remember his name and I can't check apparently. The guy with bloody flail. So, bear. We got 13 strength on the bear. Let's attack the big guy. I have a bad feeling about him. Yeah, reduce his armor a bit. Because that will be needed. Now, I think I'll just use bloody flail. Yeah, let's do that. We still got some willpower. And we can use whatever this was on the next turn. So, how does this work? Strength damage that arcs to all diagonal units. And not sure if I want to use that right now. No, I'll pass, thanks. Who needs armor? The shield maiden needs armor. No, not troll stones. Here, you'll be fine. Back to 17. Yeah, I don't want to hit my own people with this, so I'm going to pass. If we use it on this guy, then it will work, right? Yes. Okay, that will work. There we go. That was decent. Could have been better. Alright, I guess he's free, so whatever. Let's get some kills. It's about time. Here. We still got 20 strength on Iverd, so that's a lot of damage. Minus armor. Okay, now it's her turn again. Who's moving next? The big guy is moving next. We can do some damage to him. Yup. Okay, yeah, that will do. Now he's at 3. Not much he can do with that. And heal up again. 1 before a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. 6 is still decent. The bear is down to 0 armor. Might want to be careful with that. So this guy is next, but he only has 2 strength. And then this guy. We have to reduce his armor. That will do. Next up, the bear. We got 10 strength on the bear. Alright then. I still can't use maul. Well, no willpower, so not an option. I assume they will target the bear, yep. They will most definitely do that. Now the big guy, he's going next. We might even be able to kill him. Yup, nice one, and that's worth a promotion. Well done. Then Spearman. Yeah, this is fine. Anyone in need of some armor? I don't think so. Let's just attack. We can use the lightning strike. Or arc lightning, rather. This will do. That will kill 2 of them. And that's a promotion. Now we enter pillage mode. And we're done. Good. Wasn't too bad. How much renown? Yes, I'm aware they are ready for promotion, thanks. We don't have enough renown to promote everyone. Yeah, I get it already. Probably like +10. Yep, +10 exactly. So, when the quiet comes, it feels unnatural, like being underwater. What happened to these things anyway? Asks Volka, breaking the silence. The strange woman replies. Dredge, human, Varl, it doesn't matter out here. The charred remains of the warped creature bubble and fizz in the light and smell horrible. You take the conversation outside the ruined hall, as you descend towards the foot of Strand. An unexpected place to find visitors. I was going to say I'd seen stranger, but that would be a lie. I'm Eric, and this is Valgard. Been here in the Strand long before the Dredge came. The Dredge were trouble enough in Strand without being warped into monsters. I wasn't sure we'd ever be unstuck from this abyss, even with our flame's light. Good that you stayed put. You won't outpace the darkness on foot. We travel into the wind, not away, to undo it. Undo the darkness? How? No mere mender this, the woman's a Valka. But you are not. How did you learn to weave the light? I've picked up a thing or two on my own. You learn to protect yourself when the menders are trying to kill you. What do you mean by that? My name is Alfrun. Do you know who you're traveling with, I wonder? Despite our history, I came this way to seek the council in Manahar. I wonder if the remains of it found me instead. You can tell Juno is uncomfortable with the implication, but she remains as composed as ever. Eyvind, less so. We need to move on. Time is our enemy. Time itself? Then you'll need capable allies. I can see it on your face. You wonder, can I trust her? What I'm wondering is why there's so much color in the air between you and the big lady with raven shield. You glance at Volka. Ollie's head swivels back and forth between her and Juno. He's not the only one drawing a weapon. You hear Juno clearly in your head. Be ready. Okay then. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you next time for some more Banner Saga. Bye bye.